So I know you guys heard about the news. It's been a while already, so that's nothing new for you actually. But DeepSeek came out and it created a buzz. Everyone wanted to learn about DeepSeek. Everyone say that DeepSeek will take over the AI industry, and you saw how NVIDIA stocks, how most of the big US tech companies, they had the stock charts going down, and the market, I would say the market fairly panicked, and people started to say that it was over for ChatGPT, and the US, etc. China is taking over, etc., etc. So in this video, we're going to talk about DeepSeek. What is DeepSeek exactly? What are its advantages over models like Claude or ChatGPT, and I'm gonna give you my opinion about it. All right, so let's dive right in and talk about what is DeepSeek. So I'm on a BBC article that talks about DeepSeek. So DeepSeek is basically Chinese artificial intelligence startup, and they made headlines worldwide, right? Because they came with something remarkable, I would say, and I'm gonna share that with you guys. But basically, they came with a model. The model is called R1, and it's a reasoning model. And the one from ChatGPT, and now they have O3. At the time I'm recording this video, they have O3 Mini, and those are different types of models, because what ChatGPT was doing at the beginning is you just write a prompt and then it just write the answer just like that without thinking. You just throw the answer down and that's it, you got your answer. But those new models are reasoning like human being, right? So they produce responses by auto iteration, right? Like human being, we think by ourselves, right? We talk to ourselves to find theories, to be able to come with the best answer, and that's what those models are doing, right? The difference though with DeepSeek, and I would say that that's the main advantage of DeepSeek over models like Claude or ChatGPT models. They say that they've been able to train those models cheaper. So the researchers say that they have been able to do it for $6 million. So it's just a fraction of what OpenAI has been spending. They have been spending over $100 million. So this is what happened actually. You have OpenAI, who spends a lot of money on training the models, and then they have to go to NVIDIA to buy those chips, and those chips also are not cheap, right? So it made NVIDIA also richer. But guess what? DeepSeek's founder said that no, they've been able to build a store of NVIDIA A100 chips, okay, and reported that it's one of the cheapest chips that NVIDIA has. So just imagine how it collapsed everything, all right? Because if they've been able to do that, it means that okay, it's to train models to progress without spending all that money. That's why NVIDIA stock went down. That's why the US market went down, right? So DeepSeek used less memory than the rivals, and they were able to reduce the cost to perform tasks for users. So basically, that's the main advantage of DeepSeek. But what is my opinion about it? At the end of the day, and I wrote a LinkedIn post on that, my opinion. And at the end of the day, DeepSeek didn't invent anything. They haven't done that, to be honest. It made me think about what happened when the iPhone came out, right? It was a revolution. It was something we'd never seen before, like having a smartphone that we can manipulate with our fingers, right? And then after that, you had Chinese companies who came and created alternatives, cheaper, right? You had Huawei or many other brands, right? You even had other competitors like Samsung and stuff like that, who came with something cheap and to also match the quality of the iPhone. But what's going on today? Today, Apple is one of the most valuable companies in the world. I think they were the first one to reach 1 trillion in the market. The iPhone is not cheaper. I think it's the most expensive phone in the market, but they're still the best. Why? Because again, they were the first. So nothing beats innovation. People can say whatever they want. When we talk about smartphone, about smartphone or computer, we think Mac or Apple. 90% of people. When we talk about, let's take another example. When we talk about searching on web, we think Google. But Google is now of our words, of our vocabulary. We say, for example, Google this, Google that. Why? You go to a restaurant, you say you want Coke, even though they say no, we only have Pepsi. You say, yeah, that's what it means actually. So we talk Pepsi as Coke. We talk about search, web search as Google. We talk about laptop as Mac. So at the end of the day, when you're the first on the market, and especially when you know how to build a brand, you can stay on the mind of 90% of the population in the world. And that's what American tech companies have been able to do. That's remarkable. That's beautiful, actually. So DeepSeek came, with an alternative and something like that, but I really don't think they're going to beat the US market. They're going to beat ChatGPT or Claude or whatever. I just don't believe that. One thing we know is that in 2022, ChatGPT came out first. They introduced AI to the public, and that was it. So that's my opinion. Again, let me know what you think in the comment section. I will be glad to read that, and I will try to make more videos like that. But again, the most important is not to focus on all those technologies. I'm telling you, every day you have new things coming out regarding AI. And if you want to focus on that, you'll be paralyzed. I promise you. The most important is to focus on the foundations. When you focus on the foundation, what's going on under the hood, then that's how you're able to navigate through the noise. That's how you're able to actually grow in your career. So that's the advice I wanted to share with you. Let me know what you think, and until next time, peace.